Hi guys, welcome to episode 14 of my Counter-Strike competitive match series. In this match we're playing at Mirage. My teammates are Stilly, Viral Assault, Gif Appeltjie and Urban Bunny. We jump straight into round 5 where we already 3-1 down. We had started on the CT side. Due to us trying to save and not getting enough kills, we had lost the first few rounds. The T side had obviously got an advantage on us, but we knew once we got some proper guns, we'd probably make a comeback. I grabbed myself a Chinese AWP, headed towards B. I was trying to get past Stilly, but he was too busy spamming with the negative. Decided to look towards connector, saw someone near chair, managed to kill him with the first shot. Top mid was smoked, so I decided to have a look at connector. This point, Giffy died. I'm not sure exactly what happened to her, so I decided to reload my Chinese AWP, have a look at connector. It was clear. There was a serious battle going on near A. I was missing out on a lot of the action, but I wasn't too concerned. I was more worried about making sure B was defended. We were 3 versus 2 at this point. I wasn't sure where anyone else was, just knew that I had to defend B. At this point, we were 3 versus 1. The last guy, not sure, but I thought I may have heard something in apartments. Saw him through the window, took a shot, missed the second shot, and I was starting to get quite pissed off with my aiming. Tried a third shot, missed that, and finally on the fourth shot killed him. So got a couple of kills, quite proud of myself. And the bad part is I didn't know at this point that this was as good as it got for me in this game. From here my game went downhill. We jump ahead to round 7. This is Stilly admiring his fancy knife as usual. I'm sure he's had this knife for quite a while, so why he keeps admiring it the whole time I'm not sure. He decides to chuck an incendiary into apartments, then guess what? He admires his knife again. He runs around aimlessly, looks at his knife, jumps back towards kitchen, heads back towards CT, and he's looking at Sniper's Nest. Amazing shot. He got that guy with the AK-47, beautiful. Sees his couple more guys on A, throws a smoke, gets a good peek, just shoots through the smoke, sees some legs, doesn't kill the guy, so decides he's just going to hold back a little bit, make sure the situation is safe and give it another go. Goes upstairs, sees this guy just randomly shooting the distance, pots him, pots the second guy in the nuts, man down. Beautiful, still he did well, and guess what? He's admiring his knife again. We move on to round 10. We're playing as Viral Assault. Viral, who normally plays with the dual Berettas, has got himself a COD gun. Also quite a high quality professional weapon. He's going to check mid with a COD gun, which is quite an impressive feat in itself. The moment he comes around the corner, he does a jump, very professional. Looks at the distance, sees it's quite clear. At this point, Bunny was already dead. Viral realizes that there's a serious A rush going on, has a quick peek, doesn't see too much. Next moment sees a guy on stairs, and before that guy can get a shot up, kills him, kills his buddy, and that's 2 more guys dead. So it's now 3 versus 2. Viral still got his COD gun, looking very deadly with it. Realizes there's a couple more guys on site. Decides he's gonna try and rush towards CT. This guy's busy trying to fight with Stilly. Eventually gets Stilly. Now it's 1v1. Viral tries to shoot him, misses. Shoots again, misses, then realizes damn he has to reload, switches to his pistol and just start randomly spamming and eventually kills the guy. Great effort by Viral. He gets the defuse and makes sure that we are now 5-4 up on the terrorists. We move to round 12. We're now playing as Urban Bunny. Bunny's got an AWP and his USPS, and he needs to make up for the fact that he hasn't had such a good game so far. Being a former MG2 and considering himself a good player, he's been rather disappointing. Obviously, we've been giving him a lot of crap about trying to carry the team. He's on A, which is an unusual position for him. I'm normally used to seeing him on B. The first terrorist already is on site. Bunny chucks a incendiary, sees the second guy, decides to throw more grenades. And we realize, yes, it's another A rush. These guys don't learn from this. Bunny gets the first guy in Palace. And he gets an amazing second shot, kills the guy by ramp, looks for the third guy, pots him in the head, realizes, hold on, there's only one guy left, gets a pistol out, tries to shoot him, misses, goes back to get the reload so he doesn't get killed while reloading, and takes his time to try and find this last guy. This guy, like a chop, decides to come down the stairs. Bunny's camping like a girl as usual, and decides he's going to sneak around and have a go. And bam, he gets the ace. What a shot. What an awesome play by Bunny. Finally, he decides to show us that he's actually capable of playing Counter-Strike. Moving along, we're on round 13, and we're now playing as Bunny again. We've got a 7-5 lead, and things are really looking good at this point. We got lots of money, lots of guns, and I'm sure Bunny is feeling quite confident in himself. As usual, he's going to A, got himself the AWP, waiting for the usual A rush. Doesn't see much at this point, but chucks a grenade anyway. There's a flash, he looks at Palace, misses the first shot, and the guy's on site. He shoots anyway through that smoke, kills the guy, looks at the third guy that's on the boxes, shoots him, and there's already 5 vs 3. That means these idiots didn't learn that rushing A the whole time doesn't help. Bunny decides to take it calm, sits on stairs, checks out Palace, doesn't see any movement. Unbeknown to him, these guys decide they might attempt a rotation. One guy's near mid, and the other 2 guys are going back to spawn. Bunny decides he's going to go check towards mid, and there's someone down at lowers. As a guy comes out, shoots him. It's almost like he was pre-aiming and hacking, or maybe it was a bit of talent. I'm leaning towards the pre-aiming and hacking thing because this is Bunny. There's no way he's got the talent to pull that shot off. Moving along, we've got one guy left on the T side, and he's decided he's going to sneak around the top mid, grab himself a different gun, which happened to be an AWP, and decides he's going to rotate. Bunny isn't quite aware that this guy is attempting a rotation, and in the meantime, he's still waiting for the guy to show his head towards mid. Still, he decides to give chase and follow the guy and maybe catch up with him near spawn and try and sort him out. Bunny decides he's going to look at ramp just in case the guy is rotating. In the meantime, this dude is actually heading towards Bunny, and maybe he heard him scoping and decided to turn back. That was his mistake right there. He didn't know Stilly was waiting for him with an AWP. Stilly misses the first shot, actually tagged him, pulls out his pistol, starts spamming, kills the guy, and we are now 8-5. This was round 13. It was a really good win. Bunny led the way and Stilly finished off the job. We move on to round 14. We're playing as Viral Assault. He's checking mid again, got himself his usual COD gun, looks up to the top, and guess what? There's no one there. As usual, they're either rushing A or rushing B. In this case, they're rushing B. Viral sees there's no one around and waits, gives himself some time, hoping someone will stick their head out for him to shoot. Didn't work, and he decides he's going to change his plan of attack. That's when he realizes, hold on, they didn't go to B, they came through lowers. He wasn't fully aware that they were lowers. He thought he may have heard some sounds. Just to make sure, he hangs back a little bit and tries to peek without getting seen. Sees the one guy, decides he's going to shoot him in the head. Quite a simple shot. Then he realizes, hold on, there's one more guy there. Tries to shoot him, eventually kills him with another headshot. There's 2 guys down. He's on 3 HP. The third guy decides he's going to have a look. And guess what? He gets shot in the head as well for good measure. At this point, the COD gun and Viral are looking quite good. We are 5-2 up with him. Viral's obviously low on health, but he doesn't say he's going to hold back. Not like a Bunny. He decides he's going to go and look for the fight. He goes up the stairs after going through lowers, looks towards apps, sees no one, decides he's going to go towards TV room, and at this point he's just heading towards anyone that he can kill. The last guy was at spawn and decided to quit the game. Apparently he had some sort of ping issue. We now move to round 18. We're playing as Gif Appeltjie, or Giffy for short. She's got a beautiful pink COD gun and she heads towards A. Decides to go towards ramp. As you can see, we're playing as the T side. We've got a decent advantage, so we're not too concerned about strategy, etc., because we're quite sure we can just run and gun and win this. At this point, just about all of us decide we're going to go A. One in Palace, the rest towards ramp. Giffy pots the first guy quite easily. Unlike their rushes, our rushes are working quite well. We already have 3 of them down. One of them has got quite low HP. Giffy is just spamming through the smoke. She's enjoying herself. And then next moment, Viral gets killed. And we are now 4 vs 2. There, one guy with a low HP is already running even lower. Giffy shoots him more or less in the nuts. So there's one guy left with low HP. She takes that guy out, and this was her best round so far. Absolutely awesome with the COD gun. We move ahead to round 20. We are leading 14-5. We're playing as Stilly, who decides he's going to smoke mid. He chucks a smoke, runs towards mid, but guess what? He's admiring his knife again. Pulls out an AK-47. We all are busy trying to play at mid, just spamming window and just basically trying to nail the enemy as quick as possible. He looks towards catwalk, sees it's clear, waits for the molly to clear, looks towards connector. There's no one there. We aren't aware that the enemy didn't seem like they actually had a plan, meaning they didn't really have the usual 2 at A, 2 at B, and 1 at mid. They just run around like headless chickens. They actually left this entire area open, so Stilly decides he's going to go towards Sniper's Nest, go towards the back of spawn, and shoot the first guy, shoot the second guy. He's on B, everything looks clear, there's one guy left. He jumps through the window, sees no one around, heads towards site. And the one guy is busy hiding, probably realizes there's a problem, and guess what? Stilly shoots in the head, game over. This is Stilly's best round so far. We move to the final round. We're leading 15-5, so it's not exactly a challenge for us. This is me, got my knife out, got lots of cash, but for whatever reason I was having a bad game. I've only got like 8 to 9 kills, very disappointed with my playing, but haven't given up, got myself a pink AWP. Decide I'm going to push A ramp. See a grenade come in, it's a flash, take a random shot in the distance, miss the guy completely. Decide I'm going to try and peek again. Now there's 2 of us opening. Khufi gets the one guy in the head, which is a stunning shot. I look through, see there's no one that I can shoot, and decide I'm going to try and have a look towards stairs. Then I see the one guy at CT, and guess what? I missed that shot as well. Like I said, I'm not having a good game. I'm heading towards CT, hoping to actually get a lucky pick. See there's no one there. Decide I'm gonna head back, look at stairs. Lots of smoke. Connector, see the one guy. Guess what? I actually get a shot. Got a kill. I think that took me to 9 kills. Look through the smoke, see the one guy on stairs. And for some reason I missed that shot. And thankfully either way we win the game. This was a very interesting match in the fact that even though we played quite well, what made it easier for us was the opposition didn't really have a plan. They decided they're gonna run around randomly and we just kill them at will. Thumbs up if you guys like this video, thumbs down if you didn't, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Sand dune bitches.
Seal of graffiti cocky.
Cocky tiger.